Up, up, and up.
Oh, he's got that down.
Well, the last three, these should be the best.
Ooh, that was a good throw. No spin on that.
14655.
Oh, 146. I don't know.
Hold on, he's got me thumbing through my radio frequencies here. Just give me a second. They get twisted up if they continue around this way.
You tell me, you going to get twisted up?
You're coming 270 degrees now.
That's right, I'm going to full.
Okay, there's one cable that's...
Okay, you got the sand down a plug up here. You're all set now. Try go back or whichever way you need. Okay, should I continue in that same direction? Believe it or not, just go forward to the other. Okay, you can continue a little more, about another 90 degrees. Okay, that's my range right there. Okay, it'll do that. Now if I go up vertical again, it will loosen or tighten. Okay, going up. Okay, that looks like a good night. This is a mother of a power supply. This is 40 amps. Okay. And that's all I have for in here. 40 amps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 0 AW and count clear.
That'll be fine. We can adjust the other one.
All right, we're all set on the audio. All right, we're going to simulate actual contact here. I'm actually coming in onto you on 145.8, which is the shuttle downlink frequency, and we're using the actual receiver that we're going to be receiving it on. That's feeding audio right into the laptop that you guys are hearing. So the audio you're hearing is from my HD into the receiver into the laptop. So it's working all the way around. The first question. Okay, let me restart. Hold on a minute. Let me change my setup here to push the talk on off here to make it easier for me. Okay.
Okay, well, this is a simulation, and we're talking right now from the library of Webster School.
Stand by, Pete. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, talking from the library of Webster School. And Denny, VE6MZ in Calgary, why don't you start off the simulation? First, simulating receiving an ISS signal that we get here, and then we'll respond with a question. Go ahead, Denny.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So I'm hearing you guys say spy, and I'm kind of wondering what's the weather, what's the temperature right now in your neighborhood, guys?
Okay. Very good, Denny. So we, I guess I'm simulating a student
Yes, ma'am.
asking a question for you. You came through very well. So we ask a question, but we'll answer it by saying our weather here is sunny and just wonderful. I wish I had shorts on. Over.
Thank you very much. Likewise here, very sunny, so I think it's gonna work. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna switch.
Yes, very good. I think it's going to work. After my statement, we'll switch over to St. Paul, Minnesota with N0AWN. Get ready to switch over, and we'll assume that a question has been asked here, and at the end of the question, we'll ask the ISS person to pause 5 for a switch over, and then he starts talking. Go ahead with a switch over.
Very good. This is N0AWN. Radio came online nice and quiet. Maybe there's a pop on the audio.
Okay, and Ralph, I assume you're simulating the response from the ISS over there. You came across very well here in Webster.
Equipment set up, and we're getting hitched up with the antennas. It's approximately 7:15 a.m. on the 10th.
So, Chris, this is the satellite coming out, and actually, I think, and
They want another line in. Is he staying right now?
this is your target
Slide it out.
azimuth and
They can get a
elevation.
mini plug in there or something.
Oh, okay. So
They'll be changing.
It's behind you, but they'll periodically be using the screen, which is a picture. You can see the satellite.
Yep.
The circle around it is the footprint. If you were to look out of the window, this is about all you would see at 240 miles in the air. And it's slowly moving. And we have a table here that's giving readout of azimuth and elevation, and that's what Jeff and Chris will be keying on. We're using line of sight communications. Our radio signal only goes line of sight, so that circle is also what he can transmit and receive to. So when the circle intercepts Webster over here, then we can talk with him.
So right now, he can see Alaska.
Yeah,
Is
is that Alaska up there? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep, and
So
he's
how long-
approaching
Some
the
people think
west
it's by
coast
Hawaii.
now. Now this is, in the background, invisible to all this, is an image radio experiment. Our ground station will be one of 6. There's 5 other ground stations that Jim Stefano, also an ministerial operator, is working with. He is feeding the audio onto the internet, and that audio will be transmitted on 2 amateur radio networks around the world. And people can pick up in anywhere in the world and dial in a particular repeater, connect that repeater to the internet, amateur radio repeater, and they can listen in. We've guarded it so they can't talk. In addition to that, there's 5 other stations from Vancouver, British Columbia to Marco Island, Florida, who will also be listening. And they're going to be feeding what they hear to Jim here. And Jim will be recording it. It's an experiment so that, in theory, we could expand this contact to 25 minutes. But we're not going to do it. We haven't got a tool to do that, but maybe we're going to document this experiment and propose it
1, 2, 3, 4, check.
to the people that we interface with NASA. NA1SS, NA1SS from W2SKY.
NA1SS, NA1SS from W2SKY. Okay, we copy you pretty good. Ed, how do you copy us? NA1SS, NA1SS from W2SKY. NA1SS from W2SKY. This W2SKY, how copy it? NA1SS from W2SKY. NA1SS from W2SKY. We copy you very good, Ed. You copy us? NA1SS from W2SKY. NA1SS from W2SKY. Okay, we copy very good. Do you copy us, Ed? NA1SS from W2SKY. NA1SS from W2SKY. We copy very well. Do you copy us? NA1SS from W2SKY. Why is the copy? Is that the right frequency on it? NA1SS from W2SKY, C6.
I have no audio going out.
I have no audio. NA1SS from W2SKY. NA1SS from W2SKY.
QSKY, got you loud and clear. Hello down in Rochester, and Webster in particular.
Good morning, Ed. This is Richard Chrisman talking to you from your old alma mater, Webster Thomas High School. And we've got a group of kids here. Can't wait to ask some questions of you. Thanks a lot for giving us your time.
Good morning, Ed. This is Brian. When did you think about actually becoming an astronaut? Was it as a child, in high school, or did it come to you as you were studying college?
We read very good. You copy us, Ed.
You're intermittent. Now I got you.
Okay, here's the next student. Go ahead.
Good morning, Ed. This is Brian. When did you actually think about being an astronaut?
QSKY, I lost your signal. I don't hear anything.
I'll let you listen here.
NA1SS, how do you copy it? Do you copy now, Ed?
QSKY, NA1SS.
Playing with it for a second.
Do you copy now, Ed?
Just transfer for a second and talk.
NA1SS from W2SKY, how copy? How copy? How copy? You can hear me?
No.
QSKY, NA1SS again.
I need the audio feedback to do this.
Here, you got it right now. You got it.
Don't
You
move.
got it?
Don't move. You lost it.
Just hold it.
QSKY, I'm hearing you
Get it? You lost
short
it.
first.
Hello, 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 hello.
There you go. You got it now.
Okay, Brian, go ahead.
Good morning, Ed. This is Brian. When did you actually think about becoming an astronaut? Was it as a child in high school, or did it come to you as you were studying college?
Well, Brian, it's actually even later than that. It was actually as I was working after I had actually finished my PhD. I was working in Colorado as a scientist, and that's when a friend of mine sent in an application and said that I should fly also. So that's when I sent in an application. This was about 9 years ago.
Hi, this is Amber. My question for you is, what do you think is your greatest skill that helped you become an astronaut?
Repeat the question.
QSK, why you're coming through broken again?
Do it again.
Please repeat
What
the
do you
question.
think? What do you think is your greatest skill that helped you become an astronaut?
Well, I think one thing that being an astronaut really requires is to be adaptable. You need to be able to get by in different situations and to improvise. And by that, not just in space, I mean also living in other countries. For instance, we travel back and forth to Russia. We also train in Japan, Europe, and comfortable. Learning languages, traveling to different places is also very important.
Good morning, this is Alicia. What part of training for the space station was the most intense?
Well, Alicia, I think the most intense part of training is actually training for launch and landing. And that's, for us, it was on the Soyuz. This is a Russian spaceship. And that's because you don't have much time to make decisions because it's similar to an airplane except it's much, much faster. So things happen quickly and you don't have a whole lot of time and you may not even have time to talk to the ground about making decisions. So the training is necessarily pretty intense there.
Hi Ed, this is Pat. What is the most rewarding part about being an astronaut?
Well, I think for me personally, the most rewarding part